Hello learners, I hope you are fine. In today's class, we are going to discuss one-to-one correspondence and cardinality of set. Again, I am repeating the topic, one-to-one correspondence and cardinality of set. So, one-to-one correspondence means what? Would you like to take a practical example for this? Suppose there are 5 different bags, school bags, and there are 5 different students. Then for each student there is corresponding a bag. You can understand like that one bag is associated to one student, another bag is associated to another student, means second bag is associated to second student, third bag is associated to third student, fourth bag is associated to fourth student, and fifth bag is associated to fifth student. So in the language of set theory, in the language of algebra, or you can say algebra of set, you can say that here is one-one correspondence. Or in case of any algebraic function, if you are taking fx is equal to x, then corresponding to every x, every domain value of x, you can find a range value corresponding to this value. This is again that is giving an example of one-one correspondence. So let us see I am taking, this is a set A is equal to, this is 1, 2, 3. This is a set A. I am taking example of another set B, and this is, I am taking 4 and this is 5, and then this is 6. You see, these are the example of 2 different sets. In set A, there are 3 elements, 1, 2, 3, and in another set, there are elements 4, 5, 6. Then you can see corresponding to 1, here is 4, corresponding to 2, here is 5, and corresponding to 3, here is 6. So what you are finding? You are finding there is one-one correspondence between these 2 sets. And one thing that is very much important for you to learn here or understand here, that here set A and set B, both are what? You can write like this. Here A and B are equivalent sets. Equivalent means they are not equal. But in case you are finding Na means cardinal number of this set A, then this is equal to 3. And if you are finding NB, then here this is equal to again 3. So you see here that these are two nullity sets, their elements are different, but they are equivalent as their cardinal numbers are equal. So please come on the point. I hope that you have got that what is the meaning of 1-1 correspondence. What is the meaning of 1-1 correspondence? If there are 29 states in India, then corresponding to every state there is a capital. Corresponding to Rajasthan, there is Jaipur, that is the capital. Corresponding to Bihar, there is Patna, capital, state capital. And in this way, for every state, there is corresponding a capital. So this is 1-1 correspondence. And in case of 1-1 correspondence, again I am repeating, there should be a relation of equivalency in numerical sense. And for more explicit, you can get it as their cardinal number should be equal. So if there are two sets, their number of elements are equal, then they are equivalent sets. And cardinal number is what? The number of elements in a non-empty set is called cardinal number. The number of elements in a set, here A is equal to 1, 2, 3, then its cardinal number is 3. If B is equal to 4, 5, 6, or if you are taking any other set, then count the number of elements. If the number of elements in a particular set is 10, then the cardinal number of the set will be 10. If the number of elements in a particular set is equal to 20, then the cardinal number of the set will be 20. This is the concept of 1-1 correspondence and cardinal number of set in your algebra. I hope you have understand this. So thank you very much for listening and enjoying today's lecture. Thanks again.